The following tutorial is brought to you by WholeLoops.com.
It's production time. I'm Reid Stefan, realest puppet in the game. Today, I'm bringing you a music producer's review of the 16-inch MacBook Pro. So what I'm going to do is conduct 4 critical tests to determine whether or not the MacBook Pro 16 is a flop or it's something to cop. So let's jump right into the sauce. So here we are inside of Ableton on the 16-inch MacBook Pro, and the very first thing that I want to do is push the CPU to the absolute limits. So I've loaded up 20 instances of Serum, which are vocal wavetable presets, a little heavy on the CPU, especially when you have 20 channels of it running, and beneath that we have 20 more channels of drums with processing on the groups. And beneath that we even have a vocal chain here running Waves Vocal Sauce. And then all of this is being wrapped up into a mastering plugin called Standard Clip, which has an extremely CPU intensive oversampling menu, which we're going to run at 16x. So let's play the end of this beat where all the channels are in and see how the CPU handles it. Hey, not bad. Now let's check out the same Ableton session on the 15-inch. It's doing some skipping. Pretty inconsistent playback if you ask me. Now the next major factor I consider when purchasing a laptop is the build quality. To be honest, I've been really frustrated with the way the keyboard works in these Touchbar ones in the 15s, but I gotta say, what they did to change it in the 16s made my typing at least 10 words per minute faster. Not only did they put a physical escape key back, which I use all the time when I'm making music, but the keys are slightly more elevated up off the surface of the laptop. And in addition to that, the keys are also spaced ever so slightly further apart, which helps me because I got these big fingers to type with.
Do you love vocal samples in your beats? Do you get lost in all those confusing knobs and oscillators in your synths? Introducing Serum, my organic collection of over 100 vocal serum presets to inspire your beats. Serum is available now at WholeLoops.com.
The second thing is over here in the charging ports. What I loved about the old MacBook Pros that I really missed when they made it USB-C was the MagSafe adapters. I felt like this is really flimsy, easy to fall in and out. But what they did was bring that magnetic, when it locks in, you have to give that extra little push, and then it clicks in and you feel it nice and tight. Not so easy to pull out. Zooming out and taking a look at both of the screens, yeah, it is noticeably bigger. But what I appreciate even more than the extra inch of screen real estate is this new feature that they just dropped in Catalina called Sidecar, where if you have one of the supported iPads, and use your iPad as a second display for your computer for anything. Really, really useful. The next thing I'm trying to find out is, will this 16-inch MacBook Pro interfere with my vocal recordings when I got my computer in the same room as the microphone?
Would you like to come to my California picnic? Yeah. Where the grass is always green. Oh, I know it got you with that. Yeah, picture for the Instagram picture. I know you like that, don't lie. Oh, I know you never been to a California picnic. Yeah. Oh, I know you never been to a California picnic. Yeah. We got that thing, yeah. Oh, I know you never been to a California picnic. Yeah. We got that thing, yeah.
The final and most important thing that I consider when choosing a new computer is the price and specifications. Not gonna lie to you, I was hoping that in 2020 I'd be able to afford one of these incredible Mac Pro computers. Just need that faster processor, some extra RAM, some graphic upgrades, bounce out my videos quicker, 8 terabytes to store it all, and I think we just need a mouse and a keyboard and we're good to go. Oh, cool, it already comes with one. Let's see. Ah! So I went with the MacBook Pro 16. The specifications are pretty easy to choose. I would highly recommend getting this if you use Omnisphere or Contact, especially multiple instances of those. Now for graphics, you don't have to do this, but for me, screen recording while I'm producing, it's a no-brainer to pay the extra $100 to make it go smoothly. I went for the 4 terabytes. You can easily make it work with 1 terabyte. So there you have it, my music producer's guide to the MacBook Pro 16 in 2020. I hope you found all the information and comparisons in this tutorial useful. And if you want to check out last year's computer video, I'll put a link to that in the description and catch you guys next time with another tutorial. Peace out.